Hey there, guys. Welcome to a reading. This one is going to be for a Virgo collective. So, any Virgo prominent placements would actually work out just fine. Kindly reminders usually this is a general reading, so take whatever does resonate with you, apply it to your situation since it's going to be differently for every single one of you watching. And if you wish to have a personal reading, just feel free to message me. I feel like this is going to be very precise and urgent message for whoever needs to hear it because I applied yesterday on my TikTok account. Feel free to follow me there as you wish. A reading for Virgo because it's like 2 days I was in the back of my mind, I was hearing your sign, like Virgo. So I knew, like, okay, something definitely needs to come through. And in that reading I did on TikTok, go and check that out. It will be my recommendation because there was like that storyline of there is something that wants to come through. There is something you truly want. And there's like the parallel line on the other side, what's actually going on in the sense of what you are actually doing. So here we have the first message, the thought. So I feel like this is quite masculine energy, to be honest. Whoever masculine energy might be in your story, it's your masculine energy anyway, anyhow, reflected back to you. And with the judge there, Libra might be significant as well for you. Um, but I'm almost getting like somebody's getting what they deserve energetically. Somebody was left in cold is what is coming through. So there is also marriage at the bottom. Underneath of that is hope. Underneath of that is desire. And underneath desire is fidelity. So you wanted to choose this person, but there was some obstacle and blockages on the way. So commitments, marriage, proposal could not come through. And again, that energy is coming through like, even though I wanted it, even though maybe I still want it now, there is that other side that I'm doing total the opposite. But again, take whatever does resonate with you. I feel like there was a big potential here, and somewhere inside of you, you still have that feeling like this could maybe one day work out, one day. They might be very sexual, fantasizing, desiring about you. This might even be mutual energy because before I typed into your reading, very highly coming through. So somebody's getting what they deserve. That's literally that. And I feel like you're on the other end just noticing and watching, observing what's going on. I'm picking up for you, Virgo, that you might be into hermit mode, like you did everything you could and there's nothing much you can do right now. We have death signifying transformation and that whatever this was, it ended. And then we have the masculine energy coming through as in grief. Adventure at the bottom, self-indulgence. So big lessons that you learn here about your self-worth. Aquarius might be also significant for you because the star is at the bottom. Underneath of that is the X. So maybe you dealt with an Aquarian or air energy, Gemini, Libra. We got values. So there were some differences, but on a mental level is what I'm picking up, like different types of opinions, perspectives, perceptions, understanding. Healing the problems in a family is at the bottom of romantic angels messages. And I feel like this is very important because I feel like you were the black sheep of the family, or at least you feel like that. You see yourself as that. You label yourself as that because this is just how it was until this point of your life, Virgo, where it's like you always needed to be on your own, focus on yourself, and make the best that you can. I feel like you're quite smart, intelligent, and I feel like whatever you actually go through, you use it not necessarily as a lesson, but in a sense of that you learn from that, that you grow from that, which is very intellectual. So we have abundance coming through for you and release. Release is saying release past burdens and embrace new beginnings. And I feel like actually, especially with that healing and the family problems message, that it's about forgiveness towards your parents, your family, everybody who wronged you or just hurt you in a way, like releasing all of that and moving on. And within that, we have that transformation, that energy where you are just closing off the cycle. This may have to do with father figure, with another parent. If you are a parent, if children are included, we got confidence wanting to come through, believe in your worth and abilities, and there is a transformation. So butterflies might be significant. Spring also might be very significant here, upcoming spring. Interesting enough, I wanted to grab my other deck, which is in a very similar baggie of mine, where I put my decks. And the other one that I actually wanted to take was about love oracle, love messages from the person, the counterpart. And I took this deck, not knowing that it was needed. So obviously, this needs to come through here for you, Virgo. There is something you're strongly focusing on, which has to do with love message and communication, because I feel like whoever you dealt with, whether you was married to this person or committed to this person or, just situationship kind of, they truly left a mark on you, because I feel like they were actually catalysts for you to awaken and learn a lot. And it again brings me back to that energy of breaking the cycles of the black sheep in the family, kind of. And underneath of that, the angels are saying it's worth waiting for because this is divinely guided. And interesting enough, underneath that, I need to laugh because it's like, let the control go. It's very well connected. So yeah, the right collective, you will get it. We have progress coming through for you. So I feel like whatever communication you are hoping for or dreaming about or wishing for from the person with whom it could not work out, they're literally going through a tower moment transformation and judgmental call. So right now, you maybe pick up on their energy a lot, that they're thinking of you, missing you, lusting over you, manifesting you in a sense, but no communication is coming through. And, like rejection is a God protection, that kind of energy. So we have unfolding, which is saying when things seem to be falling apart, which is happening right now for you, they may actually be coming together, and that's it. And yesterday's plan is to say progress, you grow from the inside out, okay? We have portents, signs are guiding you where you need to be, follow your intuition, walk your own path. I feel like there is something you rush and want to communicate with this person. Not being able to catch your breath, Virgo. So traveling, for me as a reader, this is always traveling from the inside out, transformational, but you might be at a distance and they might need to travel to you via maturity. Yeah, like this is what is happening for this masculine. And I feel like they're actually going through a lot, in a sense where that grieving and that feeling of I lost you, I lost my Virgo, it was quite needed. So they actually not only learn to go with the flow with their own feelings and appreciate their feelings and also come toward you with a gratitude, but also to actually mature in the level of meeting you where you are. We have again Rebel, which is Aquarius energy. So Aquarius might be resonating for you quite a bit here. We also have consciousness. So I feel like this is just lessons you have learned, which has to do a lot with your own energy, personal growth, and your authenticity. Old school. They want you back. And we have coffin. Yeah, like it may seem like it's over, but again, that's the energy where we had with unfolding, Virgo, for you when things seem to be falling apart, which is actually it looks like over, on the 3D level, not speaking, not communicating, nothing is coming through. It looks like we're done with each other, no unfinished business. But new beginnings, liberation, reborn and transition, tragic endings. That's what the message is saying. And with the old school, it's also not only about reminiscing and missing you and trying to manifest you, but it's also like, okay, let's leave what could not succeed behind us. And we have engagement ring coming through. So there is that offer of commitment that wants to come through. And again, that's the energy that I felt with the Virgo Collective on TikTok yesterday. Like there is something that wants on a soul level. And there is that other part, like, but this is what it is right now. Like not being on the same page. So we have grounding and hammer. Let's grab the tarot finally and see some tarot messages. Four of Scrolls. There's still, this is too much. There's still like parts of you that you need to look deeper. That's why right now nothing much gets to happen, because you're still, I just are reminiscing a lot. So yeah, obviously present in this collective for Virgo, but there are still parts of you that are deeper wounded and need deeper look, more being present, more being grounded. Yeah, the Hermit, I told you in the beginning of the reading, I felt like you are into that energy, quite focused. I heard obsessive with yourself, but I feel like it was quite a time for you to get obsessive with yourself and just start noticing more about you yourself, your personal growth, where your trauma is, your daily life, like how you feel, what do you need, like basic things as well, because I feel like most of your life you were like always left aside and you were never prioritized by yourself. So you put others always first, and when it came to you, you were like somewhere in the background. So that cycle is definitely over. But with the Four of Scrolls, which is that air energy, I feel like you have quite strong air in your chart. Does not have to be the case though, right? Take what does resonate always. Like you're still healing, you're still recovering, you're still letting that new version become, which is totally fine. And we have the moon coming through. At the bottom is the hero. So this is like the full energy, which is interesting because it's overall energy for your reading, and it's like the new beginning is arriving. That's that new version of yourself. Underneath of that is the Seven of Cups, which is literally like leaving all of the options behind and making good decisions, making good choices that will bring me to that new beginning that I definitely deserve. What's up with the moon? Let's see that. We have destiny and detachment. Like this is what I'm telling you. I wanted to say Libra. Self-love at the bottom. This was the point the whole time. This was the point. That self-love, putting yourself first, becoming obsessed with you, giving you all that you need, like becoming your best friend. And congratulations, because you're doing it quite well. You're still in the process, but you know, our whole life is a process of so many things on so many levels. So that detachment was quite needed for this actually to start and blossom. You really want to talk with this person. Like I'm feeling like you really want to them to come forward. We have soul tie. You feel each other still, and I feel like you have a feeling like, yeah, we might be destiny of each other. But when we learn to detach and the power of it, I had to let things go so I could clear my mind. That was for the both of you, mutual energy. We have forgiveness. And that's like a big appeal in this reading, Virgo, because it's like forgiveness was needed. Forgiveness is needed. Forgiveness towards yourself, towards the parents, people who hurt you, this person maybe even. And we have mistakes. Yeah, a lot is going on. Relax. Literally the first message I'm pulling here, Virgo. I feel like for some of you might be having 12th house, Virgo. This is what I just heard. And we have proposal coming through, which is saying an offer or proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. Okay. One more message, compassion. So from now on, you're still transforming. Everything is good. But from now on, step into embracing that energy of compassion in everything you do and everybody you encounter. We are not as saints, but we all got the God within us. So move with that. Thank you for watching.